Well.
Eledar.
Mm-hmm. Looks down this way.
Oh, yeah. Going there, you do see her kind of trying to hide, but it's only been a couple of seconds. She doesn't really has had time.
Mm-hmm. Take a last of his movement there. Says she's down this way. It.
Borrow time.
Well,
Crunch, crunch, munch.
The
Munch, munch.
Oh boy.
the rider can't burrow along with the mount, which sucks.
Well, you
Well, she went like this way, so that's
Yeah,
fine.
I know. I'm just saying.
Oh wait, you get a turn still, don't you?
what? No, I've double moved, I think.
You can
Yes.
still attack since your mount double moved.
Sure.
You do get a -2 penalty, I believe. But if you want to attack, you can.
Alright, I mean, why not?
I think that's how it works out. Let's just go with that.
Hmm.
Oh.
Stagman.
Yeah, well, I got antlers, man.
Uh-huh. Man.
Actually, I don't know if I should even bother going further than that. Actually, there's no reason not to, I suppose. And then when I get here, I will turn back into Bull Man. I suppose.
Why don't you?
Why not? Nah, there's no reason to. It's just gonna run again.
You could have blocked the way.
Mm-hmm.
Could I? Oh.
Yeah, well, she now realizes that she's in a very bad spot and running away is not helping as much as she hoped, which is why she's going to drop her bow and pick the spear that is attached to her back and stab at the worm.
Step by worm?
He
That
does.
makes it more angry.
She does stab the worm.
What does the worm do in response? We'll find out.
Well, they have very much cover.
That is a problem.
People in the way give soft cover.
Mm-hmm. Can I even see it from here?
I would say, let's see, no.
Well, then I'll have to double move anyway, so... I'll go up there, so you have space.
It's very dark up there.
I have a torch.
I moved to here. Very disappointed. But I basically can't get a shot. So, like, I stand here. You know, I prepare an action in case it's not engaged in melee, I guess, to shoot. So it starts withdrawing.
Okay. Eledar.
Is there anything to the north?
Yes. Sorry. There's a tunnel leading this way.
Because if it just loops around, I mean...
Could. You want me to go up there and take a look?
Sure.
Clang,
Going
clang,
up
clang.
here, you see what appears to be a hole, maybe
Oh.
a tunnel to somewhere else. It certainly doesn't seem to loop around.
Someone has drawn 15 into the ground.
Oh, well, that's not supposed to be visible. Yes, the kobolds have scratched a 15 into the ground. It's
How
very odd.
mysterious. He calls back, there's a hole leading deep underground, I do not know. And he turns around and walks back here.
The 15 disappears.
Oh,
Miracle.
This,
it's a sign from above.
it's like the magic mouse spell. Only let this message appear if there's a drow within 10 feet.
Well,
Well, let's see what we can do about this thing. I don't have a charger.
Hit it on the noggin.
Oh, that certainly is. And as you batter on her some more, she does somewhat realize that she's in trouble as she throws down her spear and in in the yipping language that kobolds tend to, says some words, then changes her mind and says, "Parley, parley, do not parley."
Well, but the worm was about to attack her.
Does the worm attack?
Yeah.
Okay, then go for it.
Worm doesn't understand anything.
That is a miss. Aberion.
Yeah. Like her axe was all took over him.
I'm gonna go here. Can I stand here?
You can.
Okay,
Yeah,
there's like a little thing there.
Can't see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
But yeah, basically I'm just gonna like guard out and keep watch up here basically. So that if they want to do the parlaying, they can.
A little switcheroo.
She tries to pick up her spear again, slightly walking backwards. Still saying, "Parley, please."
I said it.
parley."
I said if it moves, I'll shoot.
Don't
Do we-
move.
Do you decide to shoot?
I said move if it shoots.
You
So...
can decide not to take action.
Don't move and put down the damn spear.
She complies. Do
Yeah,
you
the
want to end combat her, as she does not appear to be fighting anymore?
Sure.
Combat is over then, as she drops both her weapons. Still just repeating the word parley all over again.
I'll move past the gun, still pointing at it. I will not miss at this range. I can tell you that.
Key. Treasure key.
She blinks.
Key.
For the chest? I do not have it.
Where is the treasure key?
I do not know. We were not here for the treasure. That man and his robes. He wanted us to collapse this tower for him, but there was an accident. He got caught in the collapse.
Why do you work for him?
He gave us money and food. Make a sense motive check, please.
Do any of us specialize in sense motive?
Why?
Is the creature evil?
Yeah, but that didn't help me.
Do I sense evil?
She is evil. Yeah. You know, she seems honest enough.
The
So-
worm sense motive.
So why did he want the tower collapsed?
He did not say. He said something about a telescope, the tower being too close to his lair.
The tower basically
blocked
obstructed
his
his view.
view.
Yeah, it was my evening sun. Damn it, I'm gonna call the kobolds. Freaking wizards.
She says, let me go. I will.
Where does the
The-
hole to the north lead?
It leads to my tribe's lair, but I cannot go back
How
there.
many of them are there?
Many. We are many. You cannot defeat my tribe. No. There isn't that many kobolds.
Yes. But we've already defeated all the monsters on the way in here.
She sighs, which makes an odd sound with her draconic features. But I cannot go back to my tribe. Do what you want with them. I failed. I have to leave. Let me leave. I will not return.
Why can't you go back?
I failed. This.
Do what?
Well, she doesn't really want to tell you.
Just tell me.
It is way easier if you tell us, and then we can actually decide what to do with you.
Let me go. On the way out, I'll tell you. But I'm away from you.
Eledar crooks in her brow says the creature is certainly evil.
Hammer is impatient.
Can you make me an impatience check?
There's probably concentration.
Patience check.
You know, the worm's impatience doesn't really bother the kobold too much. All of you are equally scary right now.
I'm a drow. I'm
Yeah,
so
that's-
scary.
There's a drow, an elf with a gun to her face, there's a dwarf and a worm.
I think we rather take you back to the city and let the sheriff deputy judge you for your crimes. You, after all,
Gone for
have.
like 2 months though.
Eledar shrugs.
Okay.
There are
Yeah.
there are deputies in place. I'm sure they have the means to sit in judgment of villains. Yes.
But where's the damn key?
I don't know.
Does the
Maybe-
tribe have the key?
No, we have rocks and food and
And money.
rats.
We can find a way through without the key.
Theru waves a hand. Maybe the guy had it.
Perhaps.
You go to investigate the corpse of
Eledar-
what is supposed to be the wizard.
Eledar takes out rope and bundles up the kobold.
She struggles slightly, but not.
He
that
looks
much.
very sternly at her.
She stops struggling.
It's in here.
Well, coming down here, you see what seems to be a sort of encampment. There's some like furs laid out and quite a bit of trash, like remains of food and stuff. This is probably where the three kobolds decided to spend a night or three.
Nothing of interest.
You find some kobold stuff that I can list in a minute, like an extra short sword that they have, an extra spear that they had for some reason, but nothing valuable really.
All right.
There's a masterwork short bow. That's certainly valuable.
I will list all the treasure you get, the random treasure after the session.
As Tyr and Faunra look at the wizard.
Eledar
You see-
leads Sarenrae with the rope behind him, basically.
Sure. Just consider him behind you. I'm not going to move him all the time. But digging out the wizard's corpse, you see a thoroughly smashed human, first of all. In rather expensive and extravagant flowing robes, mostly blues and purples. There's some stars on it and stuff. He does have some things. He has a key ring with 2 keys on it,
I take that.
Now, Odin's
and he has. That's about it. He has some coins and stuff.
How many coins?
He's not carrying his spellbook. Not many coins, just enough to buy a meal or two at the inn, basically.
Few coppers.
A few coppers. He doesn't have a spellbook. He has no wands and stuff. You couldn't really tell that he's a wizard just by looking at him if he hadn't had his extravagant robes, really. He would otherwise look like a white-haired, bald man, basically.
Well, the Baroness wanted proof of what happened here. His body's probably a good way of doing it.
Yes, bringing the body back seems like a good thing to do. In any
I'm
case,
not-
it needs to be buried.
I'm not really strong enough to carry it if one of you would rather do it.
Well, let's look in the chests first.
I'm going to see if any of these keys match.
Yes, very well. Eldar will pick up the corpse and carry it over his shoulder, and the kobold behind him as we sort of move out.
Unlock the cage for me.
Oh, look in the cage.
The keys do not fit the locks.
Well, let's try it this way then.
It's time
Let
to
me
take
pass it.
20.
Yes.
I lost my kobold. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Okay, he's coming with you.
Watch, I can't unlock it until I reach level 2 because I don't have my crossbow.
Do you take 20? What did you say?
Yes. Disable device.
Roll me a take 20 then. No, you take minutes after minutes, and eventually you do manage to pop open one of the chests. And it is... Oh boy. Oh
Yes.
boy.
Is it empty or is it full of spiders?
It's full of
You know,
spiders.
the one you opened didn't contain much except a tea case, and as you open the case, you see a bunch of very nice looking gems.
Well, I believe we found our paycheck.
Well, that's just one of them.
It's going to take me a little bit to unlock all of them, but
I am sure Ellisia will count the gems and give us the total, yes?
That's of course.
can one of you go into my bag and get me something to get me out something to eat while I unlock these?
Of course. Eledar sort of lays down the corpse on a heap of rubble, plops down the kobold next to it, and then goes through the bags.
sit against this thing, counting
As
gems.
I unlock the next one.
Yeah, opening all the chests, which takes you quite a while. The locks are pretty good, but nothing for your patience and lockpicks.
I might not be the best trained, but I am trained in this.
Most of them simply contain coins, copper coins, gold coins, silver pieces, platinum pieces even in some.
I have a sack.
You are certainly going to
worm.
need more than one sack for all these coins.
I have 2.
We have rope. I'm gonna
What-
strap
what?
some of these to the worm and let him.
I have rope. Yes.
That would be the
Hey, bro.
that would be the better way than us having to carry it across that bridge.
Oh
Sure.
yeah, it's not happening.
You
That's
would
true.
approximate that in total you found about like 800 gold worth of gems and another 8, maybe 900 gold in just coins.
Alright.
This is only a treasury.
We've struck gold.
Faunra is currently eating.
Right, so
Eating her lunch.
1600 in total?
I will give you the exact value after the session.
Oh, okay.
Your Faunra is eating away her piece of lunch that you got out for her.
Well, done with that. I suppose we strap him to a hammer.
Yep.
Some of them.
Hammett, in.
You can put one in his mouth and whatnot.
Yep.
But you can't really get out of the cave unless he burrows. So
Yeah,
unless he
he's gonna-
swallows the corpse.
With the corpse.
No, he's
No,
just
no.
carrying loot bags out.
Oh, the loot bags. Yeah,
the-
I guess that works somehow.
Strap
I mean,
to
it's like he's burrowing through the ground, so...
Just
Yeah, they can
swallow it and then spit it out once you're up there. Yeah, so he pops up in town and wow. That's
Well, we don't want to do it in public, 'cause if he does that in public, someone will just steal it all.
What? No, he just sits
Well,
on the ground. He doesn't have to go.
You
in
would
there.
guess that at this point it's like past midnight. It hasn't. It's probably somewhat late and dark. Most people are likely not going to be there. So a worm spitting coins is probably not going to attract too much attention.
He's not spinning the coins though. He's not like a slot machine. It's just- It's coins
Anyway,
flying out.
Anyway, I
Coin
think,
breath.
Coin
I think we
breath.
should get, I think we should get going.
We use pellet blast, but with coins.
Go up there, hammer.
Yep. Let's go.
So take the kobold, take the man's corpse.
Someone will need to take the sigil.
I grab the plaque for now.
Mhm.
Yeah, going through this room, the clockwork servant doesn't really give you any troubles as you are leaving and not entering.
Mhm.
I
Oh,
should warn them about that.
could
Let's
you-
just put the crest right here.
Can you drag Jake for me?
Where's Jake?
He's up in the cave still.
We bring it back. We should give it to the Baroness.
It could be worth quite a bit.
Yeah, we can give it to the Baroness and be like, hey, we found this down there.
Sure.
Probably needed to.
Yeah, navigating through the potentially trapped room is no problem either.
This is the problem.
Now,
Acrobatics checks,
let's see.
please.
So
I
if
have
I'm the
I
one-
have rope.
If I'm the one carrying this, I do have a penalty. So let's see if I fail this, right?
Mhm.
Shudders.
Natural one? No.
Hooray!
You're
I
gonna
don't
sit over
have-
here and actually unstrap her breastplate
I will also help you guys across for this.
and not wear that this time.
Mhm. I might do the same actually. Because
Do we need help with that armor?
Yes, please.
Oh, I'll help you take it off.
Yeah, consider I'm going to basically aid and abet all of you to help you across.
Eldar strips down to his undergarments,
That's
basically.
enough. Oh boy, acid, better strip down.
Mhm.
Ah,
Aha!
yep,
It
that is
helped.
enough. That is enough.
Because you know when you fall, then you need it to be even worse.
Do, 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 do.
Want to drag Jake first? We'll see if he falls in.
Okay, where's Jake? There he is.
Roll in the acrobatics with the +2.
Do you take the kobold as well this way?
Yeah. I can take the kobold. She's not getting away.
Let's go check acrobatics.
Yeah, +2. Are you going to aim forward?
Jake, I can't actually make Jake. Oh, I can. Never mind.
Acrobatics +2.
You cannot
Jake's-
make Jake.
That's it. He barely makes
If it wasn't my hand holding, he would have fallen in.
Yeah, he definitely would have. But yeah, you can navigate out quite easily. Once again, seeing the torture instruments and prison cells, some filled,
Yeah,
some not.
This is why I trained acrobatics. This is why I trained it.
You should just bury all of this place and forget it, honestly.
And as you climb the
I
ladder,
can't
which
climb it.
which by the way is supposed to be over here,
I realised that earlier.
you emerge, go through the hatch, go up the ladder there, no problem really.
Have they stolen the ladder from the
Yeah.
outside?
Climb down the mound of rubble, and you are in Belheim. It is probably after midnight. It's completely dark. There are no more onlookers, surprisingly enough.
What should
And
we
the witch tower is simply a witch rubble heap now.
What should we do with the kobold? We can't bring him back to the tavern.
We should
There's
report
a
to the Baroness.
sheriff's office, right?
Yeah, we should report back as soon as possible.
We
We don't
go
have
to
a mangled body with us.
we go to the sheriff. We go to the sheriff's office.
Yep.
The sheriff's office. Let's switch to the other map then. Copy your tokens and stuff.
Okay,
Copy the kobold.
I cut my token actually, but you know.
The token is cut.
Copied.
And now, enlarge person.
Yeah. You go to the building that Aberion tells you might be the sheriff's office. It might have been moved or changed in the time he's not been here. She's not here. Go away.
Oh, walk over there and hammer on the door with a gauntleted fist.
Bomp, bomp, bomp.
There's no noise for a moment, then quite a lot of noise as someone seems to be storming down the wooden stairs that must be in there, and out pops this friendly face as he basically goes, "What?
More work? Eledar approaches and smiles. Deputy Hod, I presume.
Yep, yes.
We have finished our investigation of the ruined tower and its basement. Quite grisly, his motions. We have a prisoner for you to interrogate and find out what he knows. It is up to the town to pass judgment, of course." Sort of points at the kobold.
Well, we could put him in the cells, but I think I forgot where I put the key.
Eledar looks at him. You forgot where you put the key.
I can go look for it.
Do that, please.
I looked at Eledar.
Are you alone here tonight, Hod? Sort of looks around inside.
My partner's inside somewhere, sleeping still, I think.
I see. You go find the key.
He goes looking. You hear the noise of drawers being opened forcefully as he digs through the keys, through the stuff in the drawers, and he indeed seems to find the key. Goes to the cell to try it, and it's not the right key. He goes back, looking some more, and eventually, after a couple of minutes, he finds the right key.
He finds the
unlocks
cell was
one of
already
the prison
unlocked.
cells. Comes back and says, "Yeah, we have a cell. Who is your prisoner? Why? You are not sheriff. You can't arrest people."
Well, he sort of looks down at the creature. It was down in the basement and seemingly attacked us. It gave up and asked for mercy, but since the creature has worked to apparently collapse the tower in the town, it seems to me it falls to you to judge its actions. I do not know exactly what laws are prescribed in the town.
Oh, kobold. Yeah. I'm the deputy. I will take him.
Good.
And he indeed does, and puts him in the cell, closing it, then looking at it, scratching his head for a moment, then turning back, trying to look confident. I'll handle this. Thank you. You are good citizens.
We are. Thank you. He looks around. Is the Baroness still up? Would you think?
She's probably asleep. Dark.
Where would she be?
Well, in her mansion, of course. Not hard to miss. Up that street.
Do you have a mausoleum or someplace to put dead bodies?
We have a graveyard.
Well, I thought of something more non-permanent.
No.
Oh, very well.
Do we feel like waking up a baroness in the middle of the night?
I don't see why not.
You're knocking on the door.
Eledar whirls around and says, "Thank you for your good work, Deputy Hod. You
He
are
salutes.
indeed, you are indeed a pride to your town."
Thank you. Salutes again. Walks back home. Up the stairs loudly.
Oh, may the Dawnflower bless him. He
You always give the worst one the best praise.
It is in my nature. Nurturing, as it were.
Probably the reason we never get any praise.
Yeah, he laughs. That is not true at all.
Theru's ear falls down. Like, oh,
You know I respect all of you, don't you?
me.
Actually, I do lie though. You did give one bit of praise to the mouse man behind us.
He hasn't said anything for a while. Sort of looking back.
He's so tiny.
He's a strange one, isn't he?
Yes, and I thought that was strange.
It's right here.
Faunra suddenly notices he's inside town with a gun out and like, this can probably be put away now.
We walk up to the Baroness's mansion.
Yeah.
Knock on the door.
You walk along the street, walking past a rather large-looking stable that seems to be attached to the Devi estate, and you knock at the gate. There's not really anyone around, but very quickly a guard-looking guy appears and says, "What do you want? Look at the time."
Good heavens! He says, "I am Eledar Duran, Paladin of Sarenrae. We are here at the behest of the Baroness's orders. We have concluded our survey of the ruins of the tower. We found what we believe is the town wizard dead down there." He sort of motions to the body he has slung over his shoulder. "We thought that the Baroness would like to know as quickly as possible."
He narrows his eyes at you, looking at you through the gate. "Sarenrae? Drow? You found Hunkley."
He's a very strange one, I understand. It'd be for the best, though, for everyone that the Baroness finds out this information immediately.
Eledar smiles as friendly as he can muster. "It is a long story."
Best for everyone.
God narrows his eyes.
The
"You
poor-
will wait here, I shall see," and stomps off.
But every minute he's
towards the
gone,
estate.
every minute more, I consider more and more lockpicking the gate.
Do not lockpick the gate, please.
Well, the gate, upon further investigation, does not seem to be locked. Could just walk outside.
Push gate.
The gate suddenly swings open. The guard is at the door currently, talking to a sort of young-ish man. A rather heated discussion. The man clearly not happy as he then enters the estate, the guard waiting outside. And after a few minutes, or a few very long minutes, the man reappears. He is dressed in rather fine clothing, probably one of the nobles here. And with him is the Baroness. Her hair does not look as ostentatious as it was looking when she was running towards the ruined tower, but it still looks pretty good. She obviously has taken some time after waking up to quickly make her hair before coming to listen to your important news. And the three of them, the guard, the Baroness, Lady Devi, and her escort, come to you. The Baroness is clearly displeased and tired as she storms towards you. "Do you have to wake me at this hour?
We didn't know where to put the body.
Put it on the floor!
Alright, you heard the lady. Dump it.
It's a body!"
Eledar frowns a bit and says, "Perhaps you... Well, since the body belonged to an august member of the community, we thought it best to for you to identify it." He sort of lays down the body carefully in front of her, removes whatever cloth is like covering its face.
A crushed face.
Mm-hmm.
August, he was an eccentric. I wish he would have left, but I suppose now he's gone. So he was involved with this whole tower business, was he?
It seems so, Baroness. From what we have learned, he seems to have hired some kobolds to help him collapse the tower. Apparently it blocked his view.
Yes, he said that many times. For years he has been complaining about that tower, but I do not just tear down a tower, a landmark, a important part of this village just to give him a better view. He already cut down most of the trees on his hill. It looks disgusting now.
Well, I think the thing we did find the keys to his home. If
Oh,
that will do any good.
Yes, but his home is hardly the priority now. It's probably full of filthy things. Could be. Yeah, do not worry about his home.
We also found a few things in the old basement down there, quite grisly. Torture chambers and whatnot. If I may be so bold, Baroness, you might want to collapse the whole complex. But first you should exhume some of the long-lost souls and bodies down there and give them a proper burial. I could help officiate that if it was needed. He bows slightly.
Bodies down there still? I know it was part of the old Canticleer castle, but the Taldor army freed everyone.
There were multiple secret passageways which were never opened by them.
Oh my. Grisly sight indeed. But yes, do not worry about the wizard. He is gone for good, finally. But how would you like to earn some more money? You seem, well, acceptable. Definitely better than those two replacement deputies who can barely figure out how to eat each day and not starve.
We have left a prisoner with the deputies, my lady. A kobold who survived survived the battle down there. Perhaps it can be interrogated further, but we thought best to return it to town so you could pass proper judgment.
Yes, bringing more kobolds to my town, of course. Sure. No, but what he can do is lead you to its lair. Oh, it would be... Yes, that is what you will do. You will go to their lair and make them leave. I will pay you handsomely, of course.
Baroness, have these kobolds attacked the city in the past?
They have yesterday.
He sort of looks at the tower, but that was at the behest of this wizard, was it not? Sort of points down.
Oh, the kobolds have been growing bold lately, even without that wizard's involvement. They used to be just there somewhere, but more and more they creep towards the town. It would only be a matter of time until they've attacked anyways. I would suggest, and I would encourage you with some very, very handsome rewards to do what I say. To go there.
What sort of
And-
rewards?
Well, money. Money usually works.
It does.
Yeah,
I believe I can find uses for some monetary funds.
good.
I assume we will get ours for clearing out what was down there and finding this information.
But we didn't even
Besides,
get the...
Eledar, these creatures are evil monsters, even if they're small. They
Listen,
will hardly
you,
be a challenge, but...
you grey-skinned paladin of some goddess.
Eledar stiffens visibly for a second.
I did not say that you have to kill them all. Just make them leave. They will have their peace somewhere else, and so will I.
Theru will kind of raise her paw, I guess. But
Yes,
you didn't even...
Catwoman?
She kind of narrows her eyes, and you didn't even pay us for our last job.
Oh, you came to me in the middle of the night. I expected you to have my pouch with me all the time. Yes.
I kind of did expect that, yeah.
She punches the guard next to her, who hurries off. And after a few seconds, he comes back with a rather large pouch. The Baroness.
While he is gone, Eledar says a silent prayer to Sarenrae and senses evil on the Baroness.
Does she have 4 hit dice or more, and is she evil?
You would sense that she is not evil.
Alright.
And she's just
She's just
kind
a
of
normal-
irritated for being woken up in the middle of the night.
Well, we didn't
We-
even sleep.
We also found this, Baroness. He produces the crest. Perhaps an heirloom or some such. Quite a grisly message, but of some historical value to the town, perhaps.
She narrows her eyes slightly as she inspects the crest, and her mood significantly improves as she recognizes it and says, "Oh, yes, I think my boy might be interested in this. He likes the town's history. It is it is a dark history, but it has to be learned still. Yes. How would you say 100 gold pieces for this trinket?"
So sort of blinks. He was about to give it for free, but nods quickly.
She will, as soon as the guard returns, she will take the pouch, punch him again, whispering something about gold pieces as he hurries off into the estate again. And the third man that has been standing to the side somewhat, he's middle-aged, dressed about equally well as the Baroness Debbie. He is also very interested in the crest, and as it turns out, the Baroness turns to him and says, "Here, son, I think you need this." He nods. Yes, mother, this is interesting, yes. But they were about to give you it for free. Why do you have to throw away your money? The Baroness frowns, looks at you, looks at her son.
Eledar bows to the Baroness. "Your generosity does you credit, Baroness. Thank you."
"Thank you. See, son, generosity." The guard eventually returns with another 100 gold pieces. And yeah, Baroness turns to you again, asking, "So will you do this for the town? Save the town from this mischievous invasion of kobolds?
Well,
Doesn't have to be a slaughter, but, if it has to be, then that's fine too."
how much gold pieces did we look at now? Cleaning out rubble from the basement gave 500, so...
Oh well, cleaning out a lair of kobolds is hardly more difficult now, is it? I will offer you a total of... Yes. She punches the guard again, whispering something about a chest of sorts. As he again, sighing, hurries off, he returns with a smallish wooden chest. He presents it to you, opening it, and inside you see a dozen gems, which are likely worth about 100 gold pieces each. The Baroness smiles. "How about this?"
Most of them not slowly that thinks that'll do.
"Good. Then get to it and let me sleep. Please."
What do we do with the body of the wizard?
"Oh, give him to Caladrel. She is the local undertaker. She will take care of him."
Where is
Eledar nods.
she, him?
By the graveyard, I assume.
Oh,
This house at the graveyard is hard to miss. It's a shack, really, but I don't judge.
okay.
Well, at least he doesn't judge.
Well, that's good.
Make a sense motive check.
I don't.
Is it a DC 5 sense motive check?
I'm pretty sure she's judging.
She's judging so much. Yeah.
We're homeless, so...
Well, thank you for your directions, then, Baroness. Apologies again for the late hour.
Yes. Leave.
May the Everlight shine upon you. He bows.
I will be returning to the inn for now.
Me too.
Let's
You can
deliver
deliver.
the body first.
Oh yeah.
Eledar walks over with the body. No, you can go to...
I don't think
You
it
can
takes
go to
5
the
of us
inn.
to return a body.
No, it should be easy enough if...
Well, maybe you help me with these chests.
Certainly.
Yeah, that too.
You walk over to the graveyard as an adjacent house to it. It's not like the others made out of limestone, but more like a wooden shack. It doesn't look too bad, I guess, but compared to the Baroness's estate, it certainly looks different. And you go up to the door, knocking, I assume.
Yes.
Well, you hear some noise inside as someone has clearly been asleep at this hour, which is normal. But the door opens, and this woman, who you have seen before, she was the one delivering you the letter, opens the door, looks at you, frowning. Yes.
We found the body of the town's wizard in the basements underneath the ruined tower. We were told that you are the expert on taking care of bodies. He sort of holds it out.
She frowned at the body, getting somewhat serious. Yes, give him to me. I shall lay him to rest.
Thank you.
So, the tower was his demise after all. It is strange.
Apparently it blocked his view.
Yes, he liked to say that a lot to everyone.
What is strange about it?
Well, it is strange that now that the tower is gone, he cannot appreciate it. But such is life. Yeah.
Eleanors, indeed. We also found a couple of secret passageways with forgotten prisoners. Dead long ago, of course, but I would be in your debt if you could find it in yourself to lay those bodies to rest as well.
She frowns again. They do deserve rest. I shall take care of it. Thank you. And she gently takes the body of the wizard from you. Putting it inside her shack, her shack, on like a table that seems to be specifically made to put corpses on.
Oh, good.
Which is kind of odd to have right next to her bed, but you know.
You know, it's kind of her job.
We don't judge.
Yeah.
We can't judge. We're homeless, technically. As we said before.
We don't judge.
Look
So
at
I
she
got
does-
the tongue
She
and
does
back.
seem to be very gentle and genuinely care about what she's doing right now,
I like her.
laying this man to rest.
I like her a
Yeah.
lot. There were some operations down in that area. You might want to bring some of the town guard if you're going to go down there. I will also volunteer to help if I am in town, of course.
She grunts, nods.
Very well then. May the Everlight shine upon you. He bows.
She will slightly bow too. Kind of awkward since she's clearly not used to bowing to people. And she will close
so
the door, head
far-
inside.
This is the friendliest town I've ever had to Drow.
It is refreshing, I must say.
It makes a change. I remember when I first met you, Eledar. You remember the first thing I did?
Yes, you threatened to blow my head off, I seem to recall.
I mean, I think you can understand my reaction.
Oh, yes, perfectly. My kin has a rather grim reputation. It is perfectly understandable. I do not blame you at all, cousin. He smiles.
Yes, I'm glad we got over it, cousin.
I guess we make our way to the inn. Stack up the 9 iron chests in someone's room.
There was only 7.
Yeah, there were 7 of them.
7, yeah.
At least we have the.
Ellisia will volunteer to have them in her room.
I
I
imagine.
bet she will.
Well, it depends how big the rooms are. If it's, is it like communal rooms or?
She is not here currently, she is asleep. But you can get into the inn with the keys you've been given. You can access your rooms.
What kind of rooms are they? Is it like 2-person rooms? Is it like a commune?
They are very simple rooms. 2 persons, can probably fit in them. They are probably not intended for 2 people, but there is 2 beds in each of them. And she probably intended you to share a room each.
But we have 5.
5 people, so one person gets a room to themselves. Which will probably end
One
up being
person
the
gets to
dwarf.
have all the chests in the room.
Yes, the dwarf and 7 chests.
Sure. Ellisia's okay with sleeping alone.
On the pile of
Here
money.
Yeah.
Theru, is it okay if I sleep with you again?
Sure.
Where do you put the worm when you go to sleep and stuff?
It goes underground.
It just sleeps underground.
So it's just gone, basically.
It's like down below.
Nappy
I
worm.
mean, that's where it kind of lives. Like that's its thing.
This is
You
my
search button
home.
you do not use.
I clicked the thing apparently.
So we rest for the night, I assume.
Goes
I-
down and eats critters and whatnot.
Yeah, and I assume we would need to, unless something incredibly interesting happens the next day, might want to rest a few days to get our
Yeah, we
like
gotta
health back a bit.
do the thing with the underground and stuff.
Well, Dark can
Thing with
heal.
underground
no,
is
Dark.
Count some money.
Jake.
Yeah, you gotta get all the bodies.
Yeah,
up.
yeah, I'll help her exhume the bodies.
You do know or have noticed that there does seem to be a sort of temple shrine to both Shaden and Eledar in this town.
Mm-hmm.
You could perhaps go to them and just purchase by casting.
Wait a day, and our own guy will have like 2 more.
Yeah, we will probably
Yeah.
wait a little bit to try
And
to.
you-
It's just an option for the future.
Is Jake wounded? Jake?
Rest button.
Yeah, as you
No.
go to rest, I would say that we end the session here because this was way faster than expected.
Sheep?
And 4 hours is a good time.
Sheep, is Jake wounded?
Jake is not wounded.
Okay, because if he was, I was saying, give him the one hit point.
His character is not wounded either.
Good to know.
I didn't
Much
think
faster than
either.
expected.
I expected the dungeon crawling part to be much longer.
Yeah.
I did say it would be mostly that, which is kind of a shame, but
Well-
that's just how
Well,
it
time for
is.
roleplay in the tavern, right?
No magic, so speeds it up quite a bit.
Yeah, I will send you experience and loot and stuff
So much loot.
soon. But
So
I
much-
am that is important. I am very, very sure that you are now level 2.
Look at
Hooray!
that little barrel.
Cat lady plays with the
so
barrel.
does someone other than me want to do the loot recording for this campaign?
But you're the dwarf.
But
That is true.
I'm doing it for the other one already.
I can at least tell you what was in the chests.
Would DDS want to do it? Because I do it for the Way the Wicked.
I technically could.
Good. Then you'll be our accountant.
Okay, you got the crest worth.
She seems very
She's
scientific.
a lady with numbers anyway.
She is
Yeah.
a very scientific person.
Yeah, very organized, very precise.
The most organized, chaotic person there is.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know what my character is. like.
You basically, if you imagine a laboratory, if you imagine her like dream laboratory, it's this huge, complex room. Like everything's a mess, but everyone's covered in like numbers and figures and like post-it notes and.
Who are you, Theru?
Theru!
Who are you, Theru?
Theru!
Just call it T.
Miss T?
It's T. Or you
Mrs. T.
Or,
Mrs.
or you
T?
can.
No, Miss T.
Oh God, what did I just do?
Or you can
give
try
us all
her
the
last
money?
name if you want.
No, I did not.
2 extra zeros.
Haitaka.
Huh?
Haitaka.
All the money! We're gonna crash the town economy.
Crash the town economy. I'm okay
Well,
with
they
that.
would like to buy.
Greater brace of archery.
Well,
We
so
don't.
A ring of
far, what
freedom of movement, please.
think-
Like,
well, so far,
Well,
what
if I
I
had been a
think
chaotic
is
person, I would have said we just go loot that wizard's house. But
you
You
know,
know, actually, that was
I'm
what
not
I
a
was
chaotic person.
thinking. That's something my character is tempted to do because I do have the key ring.
she didn't. But she was whatever. We don't want that.
She didn't say she wanted the keyring, and I said I originally took
And
the keyring. It's in my
and I'm
book.
just saying, even as a lawful character, I would probably we should maybe look into this a little bit more because there's something a little bit off here. Maybe
And
we
while,
should.
and while you're looking into it, oh look, I could use that to build my gun. I'll take that.
Well,
you
you
know,
do remember
obviously.
that. You do remember that while looking at the rubble and the tower before the Baroness approached you. You do remember hearing some of the folks say, "Yes, someone should go investigate," but he's eccentric and his house is probably full of traps.
Yeah, remember that?
we will definitely take a look at the house.
So far, what I've gathered, Theru is very happy. Likes food
Mm-hmm. And small barrels.
and small barrels.
I think it actually might be a spittoon.
I think
Yes,
it's.
obviously.
I think it's a bucket to pour water on the.
Although I can tell you one good thing, which is next time at least I'll actually be able to be better at lockpicking because now it's a class skill for me.
Hooray!
I'll be getting by my honor.
Yes.
Order
I
ability.
challenge you.
Yes, hello, Miss Honor.
Hello.
Spellcraft.
Hi.
Why are you winking at Theru?
Because we were getting money.
Oh.
Because she's like, I like money. And so when I got money for it, I was like,
Well, Theru was just like, well, now you're saying you're gonna pay us for another work, but you didn't pay us for the first one.
I'm looking at this, like, I've used all these bullets. How sad.
So
That was
that lady's. It was that lady's son who did it.
mm-hmm.
Like we all know that, right?
He's like super creepy. Like,
He's
yes,
like super, like,
I like old
master
torture history.
Creepy death history.
Yes.
Why didn't
And
you?
he just like licks his lips. You see
I
like
kept
cold sweat
thinking,
running
oh,
down
Jonas
his
gonna
face.
detect evil anytime soon.
Well,
Anytime soon.
He did it with them all around.
I may have forgotten some things, but that's...
20,000 gold. No.
Oh, I forgot a 0.
No.
It was actually supposed to be... this
Yeah,
much.
Oh.
moderate the bones.
Yay, moderate wounds.
They might turn out used for the master. One second.
Okay.
You also still have the 2 mithril daggers that you have not forgotten in the prison, right?
Well, yeah.
Oh, my
Mithril
cat.
daggers are like freaking. That's hardcore money.
You can add that to Dark.
No one uses daggers, right, in the group?
No.
So wait, what was that? 2 mithril daggers to add?
Mm-hmm.
2 mithril daggers.
Key daggers.
Key daggers.
Okay, so does anyone want?
People say that they unlock a secret treasure room. You know?
Yes, we can get the price up incredibly.
I assume it's a small short bow. Sheep.
It is a small shopper.
Yeah, so I assume no one wants a small masterwork short bow.
Nope.
No.
Master. Oh.
But we'll keep the potions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking sell the spears, sell the short bow, sell the daggers, keep the potions.
Keep the money.
Money.
Group
Oh yes,
stash.
I can keep all the money. There's enough from my gun already.
I might as well just stand over with Tiny Barrow.
It's
Okay,
not a
so-
barrel, it's a tiny mug.
What is
I
it?
was-
I think it's a bucket with water to
Oh,
pour on the
bucket, yeah.
fire. But it looks like a little barrel.
A spear is wow. So three gold pieces from the spears.
Mm-hmm.
That's brilliant. The short bow is worth how much? How much is the short bow worth?
A lot. Bows are like cold hard cash.
Range weapons generally.
Short bow is worth. Okay, if I sell this for 15, and then then you add 150 more because it's masterwork.
Look at the
And then-
tiny barrel with the tiny cat.
We got daggers. The 2 daggers alone add 1 gold piece. Then I need to add the price of mithril on top. Special materials.
It looks
What sort
like
of animal is it they have on the...
looks like a wolf.
It's a boar, I think. Yeah, it's a boar.
It doesn't have.
Add 5 gold
It
pieces.
does have some sort of tusks if you zoom in. There's a bit blur there. Or it's a wolf, maybe? Like
I think
snarls?
it's a wolf.
It's a Belheim
2,
boar.
4, 5,
Oh, okay.
6.
It's a Belheim boar, a
Okay,
special
so
kind.
selling.
They did say that they had those.
So selling everything but the potions
Yeah.
puts the total at that,
Mm.
which then divided by 5 people is. Whoops! I accidentally drew a smiley face.
Is that with the money?
That is including the money already. So it's that.
Alright.
It's each.
Smiley face.
Is that a
Alright.
smiley face?
I'll take it.
I discovered how to create a smiley face on Java.
I'll take it.
Look at the tiny cat in
I'll
the tiny
take it.
barrel.
Remember to tell Jake.
Oh, that doesn't make
I'll
smiley face.
post it in chat.
8 silver. Good heavens.
Have you noticed that it looks like Jake's character extremely angry at my cat sitting in the barrel?
Yeah.
Grrr.
Get out of that barrel!
Oh, he's brain freeze. Look at him.
He's eating too much ice cream. He's like,
Yeah.
oh,
It's like some slush ice, and he's like, "Argh!
oh, it hurts.
It's so good, but it hurts."
Yep.
Okay, so marking the spear as sold, marking the short bow as sold, marking the daggers as sold.
I might have missed some loot. I didn't make a proper good list, so I still have to do that.
Yeah, I'm just going through right now and marking what's sold, what's not. For the potions, do we mark? Anyone in particular want those?
Oh, there was also a Masterwork
Oh, they
studded
keep-
leather armor.
Track of.
Masterwork studded leather. I can.
I-
Small Masterwork solid leather armor.
That's
and
not gonna change the price.
and 2 normal ones, but they,
So now we have shared this money. Let's just whatever is left that sheep comes up with, put that just in the pile
Okay.
rather than slowly update.
So masterwork.
I would like a potion.
You want? Yeah, I think a cure moderate wound sounds about right to go to you.
I'd like one too if need be.
And a second. And then.
well, looking through this list, there's actually 5 potions.
Well, one
I
each.
forgot some.
One. I'll just mark 1 each.
Hooray!
Okay.
Did you take the ghoul loincloth?
No.
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 Oh,
worth anything?
you really missed out there.
It's the latest
Even
fashion.
if it was magic.
How much do we get for the floor tiles, the bricks, the iron
Doors.
hinges,
Yeah, the doors are cheap.
bed frames?
Well, you see, the Baroness's son had a thing for ghoul loincloths.
And
Yeah.
also stuff like, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been on a ghoul. Well,
I need this. Mother, buy it for me.
reanimation is.
No, you got all the valuables. Mostly carried by those who are actually in the things, on the kobolds and stuff. Because likely that the Tal'Daran army who, according to the Baroness, has freed the prisoners, likely took everything worth of value at the same time.
Maybe we could like cut the bodies, the dried bodies, into like squares and sell them as fuel.
Hmm.
Yeah,
burning.
that won't anger them
We could
more.
sell them as holy relics.
Yeah.
It's like a piece of Saint so and so.
Yeah.
Buy redemption, either that guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, if Sarenrae approves.
Sarenrae, you know, she's a goddess of forgiveness. She will forgive.
Yeah. Is she like known as the Crusader or something?
No, that's Eva
Her?
Day.
Oh, yeah. I mixed those up.
Oh,
She is known as the Dawnflower, the Everlight, and the Healing Light.
I
Yeah.
know. It was that damn goddess Tristan had to study up on.
Yeah, if you want to take multiple days of downtime, you first of all would have to arrange something with Mrs. Innkeeper.
Sure.
Because she's only given you 1 day
How
of
much
free
does
food.
she want?
You could talk to her. She'd probably end up just giving you another 2 days for free because she likes you so much.
Oh, how nice.
Well,
Well, she doesn't really like you in that sense. You are exciting.
Yeah.
You're so
That's-
weird.
Does she want to hear stories?
we are basically like a public magnet for her bars. Like, if I keep you around, people will get
Yeah,
here.
there's like all these weird races.
Yeah, look at these creatures.
Ex-
Like
except
a freak
that you.
show.
They can
Except
do
that
Drinking
you-
ale.
It's
Oh,
like they have
Jake has to
minds.
pay because he's a human.
You're normal.
He's the handler.
He has a whip.
That's the one they talk
A
to.
whip and a share to keep Theru under control.
Can I talk to you, Drow? It's like,
Theru!
yeah, sure, go ahead. Just a copper piece in the bucket, you know.
Eledar just sits there resigned. It's like, oh.
So,
Yeah,
so I
if you
hear-
take some downtime, you could use that to do downtime stuff, like walk around the town, talk to people, if you want to.
Sure,
I just want to recuperate some of my health.
a little bit.
That stalactite was a bad experience.
Why would you not notice it?
You know, that is certainly a good question.
The kobolds, they build traps.
Well, no,
They
you
do.
noticed. You did say you noticed them in them. But you didn't notice they were a trap.
They've got like a racial amazing bonus to trap making. So
They are so good at traps.
it's kind of what they do. It's their thing, and that's why when you go to their lair, we should have like all the trap stopping things with us.
Well,
Jonas, can you do me a
If we do level
favor?
up, I'll be better at disabling them.
Get
What?
one of those.
Can you move your token 1 tick to this side? Thank you.
You're now falling off the chair.
We need a,
Tina's OCD is kicking in.
I don't have OCD. Dark. Manaki,
Oh my god.
I'm disconnecting.
I can't watch this.
Well then, I'm not sure when we'll next play. Whatever.
In infinity and
Yes,
beyond.
We'll take like
it
3
is.
days. That should get everyone topped off.
It is.
And get all the bodies out of the thing.
This is not something we will play regularly.
Regularly.
Regularly. Often. At a set interval, this is something we will probably whip out when other things go crashing down.
Well, I don't feel like preparing Weather Wicked.
Exactly.
Oh, the campaign is corrupted again.
Oh no, we have to play that
Oh
one.
no.
How do you say what?
Regularly.
Regularly.
What?
No,
Reg-
it's,
Regularly.
it sounds
Regularly.
Luli lali loo.
Regularly.
dark.
Google Translate, go.
Dark. Speak.
Regularly. That's how you say it.
Regularly.
Yeah. I know how you say it.
I don't. Seriously, I have a problem.
Regularly.
No.
No, that sounds stupid.
Well, you're not supposed to say it so
Regularly.
slow. It's regularly.
Regularly. This
tired,
website is
let's
telling
do
me
it tomorrow.
regularly.
Regularly.
Are you still recording, Jonas? I hope you are.
Yeah. Yes. But I will end the recording here.
Okay.
So thank you for watching, and see you in the next one,
Look,
Yeah,
dark is
Who
left.
knows when?
where we will most definitely fight a wizard's tower
And goblins.
and goblins.
Kobolds.
Wait a minute. See you then.
Why?